If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay, guys, continuing on with the lack of content. I think tomorrow we might have a Konsei Sama SBC. That's the one that people have been talking about quite a bit. So hopefully that card's interesting, because we haven't had an interesting SBC player review in a while. It's been a long time, man. They definitely fired L2 guy this year, for sure, man. I think he was giving them too many logical explanations as to what could be good and what could be bad, and they're like, no, we can't have this. This is too many brain cells for our studios. We need to get rid of this absolute nuisance. Anyways, let's check out the new evolution today. My chat was saying it wasn't a crazy one, but I mean, I think they might be wrong depending on future improvements. So it's the true strength one. Oh, there's actually like a new card design on it. Well, that's how they're going to sell it for sure. Oh, he gets a block plus. Interesting. Okay, so you get power header, stat improvements, you get a cosmetic upgrade, you get bruiser regular, defender plus plus, and block plus. Yeah, it's a paid one, but those are like some pretty big play styles to receive, or really good improvements to receive. Because defender plus plus is a really big one, because defender is usually the role that most people have set for their teams. So the fact that he has that is going to be a really big deal. Yeah, that's a big one, I would say. But yeah, we'll take a look at some of the upgrades you could potentially get from some of these. This one is from like the inform improvement. So if you were to take a look at the card in game, it would look like this basically, right? So he gets that defender plus plus, he gets that block plus, and he also gets a physical boost as well, right? So the physical boost from the inform card is a little bit of a boost in that area, but it's mainly in the playstyle and the role plus that you get that is more important, right? So it's a good improvement for someone like Van de Ven. Makes him a better card for sure. Really good improvements on that. Let's see what else we have here. So we also have other cards here. So there's Lacroix. So I'm assuming with this one, like if you already have a playstyle, you're not going to get the playstyle. Well, no, it's block plus, and this one doesn't have it. So I'm assuming it just sticks to. No, it's just track thunder. That's just me being stupid. Maybe my chat's right about people like not really making these things trend that much. See, I knew Lacroix was actually an option, but this is how weak this evolution is for some people, right? Because it's a paid one. And then, you know, for some people that they might upgrade that are sentimental, it might take a while for them to get even better, so on and so forth, right? Because again, evolutions are mainly sentimental. But people can go in the meta route for them as well. So this video won't be too long then. There's going to be like a few options you could potentially go with to make them more usable for now, but the price of it's mainly just to kind of like sell FIFA points for sure. Lacroix, another example that could be a pretty decent card to get. So again, defender plus plus. I haven't tried out the gameplay yet for this new meta, if it's anything different. So a card like this could be interesting, because obviously that pace boost is a really big deal. But now giving him a block plus for a defender, and you know, the defender plus plus, also a pretty big deal, right? So Crystal Palace fans could be pretty happy about that one. Kalulu gets an upgrade. That's from the inform card. Again, a good improvement for him because he gets the new plus plus, the block plus, and the physical boost as well, which seems to be pretty high on this one, actually. Like this improvement is actually a little bit bigger to work with, right? So no improvements to pace and defense, but it's the physical boost that you get massive improvements on. With a shadow chemistry style, pace is in a better area, or not better area, excuse me, but it's in a good area. Defensive stats is in a good area, and then your physical is also improved, which is a big deal because you don't feel the need to have to give them an anchor, right? So yep, some good improvements there too, if people wanted to go down that route. Tamori, just from the rare gold, gets the improvements as well. Yeah, mainly big difference in the physical department. If you've tried out this card and you don't really care too much about his defensive animations, that won't really change right now until he gets like another promo card, or not promo card, another evolution in the future where you can actually improve that on him. But with a shadow on a mostly lengthy It does improve the pace and the defending quite significantly as well. So could be interesting for the AC Milan fans, especially if they think he's going to get some sort of, further improvement down the line. Todibo, not a bad option either if you have been doing some upgrades on him, but that's only if you've been doing upgrades on him. I'm sure he has a few other options that could be still available. Like there's the Track Thunder into the True Strength. You get all the improvements, and then again, it's the playstyle pluses and stuff that makes a difference. But this one now has the Rapid Plus already, so you're not going to really improve him in that sense. Bisek, a lot of potential with him if you have been improving him as well. He's basically like one evolution away from being like an absolute monster if the defensive stats are improved a certain way, right? Because in his case, he gets Defender plus plus, he gets the Block plus. Those are two already really big playstyles, but he also still has Anticipate, Bruiser, a Power Header as well. So that could be very helpful in the future. And then you could see that we start moving into the lines of players that are a little bit more sentimental. That could be cards that are a little bit better in the future, depending on the improvements that they get, right? So Antonio Silva would be a very good example of that, where it's like, hey, if you want to use a usable version of his card, as of right now, you would get a Defender plus plus player that plays for Benfica, Portuguese links, Liga Portugal links, and then obviously on that shadow, you have a card who is still mostly lengthy. His pace is not in the craziest area, but the card isn't that poorly formatted, right? Because he has Block plus, he also has a regular intercept. And then in the future, who knows, maybe with some evolutions, they drop even more playstyles for him, right? We have a card like Konate, who's also trending, but you had to have been, improving him as well in order for you to get to this point here, where he still looks like a decent card, right? Obviously, playstyles being added to him with the Roll plus plus being added to him is also very nice, so you can't really go wrong with that direction either. But I would say, with this one, you can go in the meta options. It should be mainly sentimental if you want to improve a card that's potentially going to be really nice in the future. It would be best to search up the sentimental cards that you don't really see getting any sort of improvements in the future, but you want to use them nowadays, right? Like a pretty good example of this would be like a card like Thiago Di Jailo, right, from FC Porto. Do I really see him getting cards in the future? Probably not. But Defender plus plus, Block plus being added, already has a lot of added variables, right? Shadow Chemistry Style, usability of the card increases. Has like decent play styles, like nothing like too crazy. I think with defenders, you definitely need like really crazy meta cards, which is why people are not really as interested about these cards. You can go on some of these other routes for the chain evolutions, but they wouldn't really make a lot of sense because, like the Bon Madi one, for instance, like pretty sure those ones were to give you playstyle pluses, so it doesn't make sense to go down that route. Let's see if anybody has anything that's like trending so far. Any interesting ones for the list, to say the least. Let's see. Yeah, so we've already seen some of these, like Van Diven we've seen, Lacroix we've seen, Todibo we've seen, Ibanez. Yeah, Ibanez is not horrible because he gets like good improvements on him, actually. That's actually not a bad one. Especially if he didn't do the SBC. Not horrible, actually. But this one here, Evolution, it would be Truth Strength. Intro to stat limits, True Strength on this one. Yeah, way more defensive playstyles. Doesn't have Anticipate or Jockey, but he's kind of like getting there, This is not it. It's True Strength. Oh, it is this. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, because he already has Slide Tackle. Yeah, he already has it, though. So you can give him the stat improvements, but it's one of the best choices, but it's pointless because you're wasting the evolution on him. Del Prato. See, that's where you're not wasting it because you actually give him the Block plus. Let's see this card. Del Prato. Yeah. True Strength allows you to use him as a center back with a Block plus, and he still has Intercept too. I mean, yeah, the usability of this card increases quite a bit with Defender plus plus as well. Did he have that before? Oh, I never even had that before. So that actually increases his usability quite a bit, especially if you are like a Parma fan and you don't really think he'll get that many promo cards in the future. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Nothing that exciting as usual. We've been like this for like 2 weeks basically. Like I said, I think there's like a Konsei Sao leaked. Hopefully that's a card for tomorrow. I haven't even tried the gameplay yet because, you know, but we'll see. We'll see what the vibes are, man. Hopefully that Konsei Sao comes out tomorrow. It's a shame that I didn't do that Tudom card on the review account. He would have been very helpful for that, but I think we actually have at least decent player of the months coming soon. So, you know, hopefully that helps out a lot. I think it's the 2 actual meta cards potentially, so we'll see. All right, guys. Well, consider today one of those, like, you know, we just upload for the sake of it, but it's almost like me not uploading a video. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'll catch you guys for the next one, man. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.